Hello, and welcome back to my podcast. My name is Marvelous Marva, and today I wanted to do a little something different. I have a blog post I wrote back sometime last year, and I really feel like it is fitting for the current climate that we are in. So the blog was titled High School versus Adult Life, School Electives. And basically, when I wrote this, I had just moved and was just kind of figuring life out over again. And so here's what I wrote. So I wrote, my life as of late has been summed up by these classes below: gardening, yoga, kickboxing, arts and crafts, food science, dance, PE, meditation class, music, online master's class, spirituality class, science of nature class. These classes are flexible based on how my body is feeling, and these are all free. I started thinking about all the new things that I've been using my energy on and realized that it's almost fully in line with my class schedule from high school. So here is my high school schedule. It was class of 1998. PE, science, math, English literature, history, government, art for 1 year, home economics I took for 1 year, dance for 1 year, choir for 1 year, woodshop I took for 1 year, metal shop 1 year, electric shop 1 year, auto tech 2 years, theater arts 1 year, band I played the baritone for 1 year, Floral Design 1 year, food science 1 semester, Culinary Arts the 2nd semester, and track 1 year. Yes, y'all, I ran track. I love running. I'm still a runner to this day. I'm not as fast, but I've noticed over the years I'm able to rebuild my endurance. It's definitely like the wave of life. I'll slow down, I'll put on weight, and then all of a sudden I'll have this like peak in life where I'm just like, all right, it's time to eat healthy. It's time to get back on our running regimen. So, yes. Back to the blog post. So, wow. I guess one of my favorite parts of high school was electives. I loved choosing them and switching after a semester or a year. I got to try so many different skills. I was never bored. So what this shows me is that I've always loved change and learning new skills. I will lie and say that I was ever eager to go to all the basic classes, but somehow I passed math, and all of them made it through high school. So y'all, math was really a challenge for me, and I really don't know how I passed it, but somehow by the grace of God, I passed, and I passed all the other classes too. It was really algebra. Once we started getting into algebra, things started getting complicated. But again, I made it through. So now, as an adult, I can clearly see how life is school, and we as adults can choose different things to focus on, and those things are enough. What I mean is, I didn't monetize all my electives in school. I actually enjoyed doing them, and the challenge they brought from learning new skills. I think as adults, we tend to focus on everything else but ourselves and activities that actually grow us, and we can focus on doing more of the things we actually like. Kind of like when we were in school, and for the majority of us, kids or teens, we didn't have to focus on money for bills. We just had to go to school and learn. For me as a teen, it felt like the reward was confidence in myself when I learned something new. And I tell you what, the majority of what I learned in my high school, even junior high electives, are still helping me to this day. So I dare ask you to ask yourself how you're actually using your energy during your day, and then try to remember being young and some of the classes you took, and see if they line up with some of the activities you actually enjoy doing in your life now. I believe it's always good to question yourself, because sometimes we just get caught up in autopilot and don't even realize we're not enjoying our life school experience. So, how are you spending your precious energy, my love? That will conclude today's episode, you guys. I just wanted to do something a little different. I really enjoyed every word that I wrote there, and it really does line up to where things are right now. We can always reflect back and see where we came from to where we are now, and sometimes it's a guide to help us know what it is that we actually like if we feel lost and we're just like, I don't know what hobbies to choose. Well, we can go back in our vault, our personal vault of what we used to enjoy doing when we were younger. And some of those things are actually things that bring us joy today in this present current moment. Some of those things we may have even told ourselves, oh no, we can't do them because they're for, young people or for kids. But maybe now is the time that you can bring some of those hobbies and skills back and reintegrate them into your life and kind of enjoy life again in that area. So with that being said, I definitely want to thank you so much for taking the time to listen to today's episode. Thank you for coming back. To all of the new people that are listening to me, I see you. I'm excited that you're here. To all of the people who have been listening since I started this podcast and YouTube channel, thank you so much for coming back and being here. Your support means the world to me. It makes sense for us to find others that we can relate to, that are aligned with the journey that we're currently on. Each of us are on a journey, and our storybook, it turns to the next page, and it's always good to be able to find someone else that's on that same page and can kind of guide us. We're all guiding each other back home. So I love you. Have a great morning, afternoon, or night, wherever you are. Until next time. Oh, and please don't forget to subscribe.